For most of us, the biggest tax bill we will ever pay in our lives is at death. And unfortunately, planning how to reduce that bill right before that inevitable day is often too late. Hi, I'm Dave Loncar from Ocean 6 Wealth Advisory, and I'm here today to provide some tips on how you can start preparing today to help your family when you pass away. Before I begin, I'd like to stress that although what I'm about to review will provide some very valuable tips for preparing your family financially for when you pass away, it is by no means extensive enough to be relied upon as an estate planning guide. Estate planning involves a lot of planning and needs to be carefully reviewed on a case-by-case basis. The most important order of business to investigate when preparing your family financially for when you die is to ensure that you have a will and a named executor of that will. If you die in BC without a will, your property will be divided according to BC law and the cost to administer your estate will increase. Another tip to help your family once you pass away is to have all your investments accounts in one place. It's a lot less work for an executor to reach out to one advisor than tracking down all your accounts in various investment firms. We will often be confronted with the question, doesn't it make more sense to have your investments diversified amongst advisors? The truth is, all advisors should have access to the same products, and if you're pitting your advisors against each other to see who can get you the greatest returns, that right there should be enough to tell you none of them are the right fit for you. The bottom line is, you want to have one advisor you like and trust, and your family will thank you for it when you're gone. If you're married and you want to prevent your spouse from having to deal with taxes associated with extra properties and non-registered investment accounts, make sure you're both set up as joint owners. Unfortunately, at the second death between you and your spouse, there will be taxes on all those non-registered accounts and properties, aside from the principal residence, of course. Be sure to make it clear in your will who you would like these assets to pass on to. The next tip for helping your family financially once you're gone is to ensure all your registered accounts have beneficiaries attached. If you're married and your spouse is the beneficiary of your RRSP and TFSA, these accounts will roll over completely tax-free. If your spouse is not the beneficiary on your TFSA, it can pass on to a beneficiary of your choice. However, any future growth after death may be taxable. As for your RRSP, unless your RRSP passes on to your spouse or dependent child, the RRSP's value at the time of death is included in the taxable income of the deceased for that year of death. The last point brings us to the next point, and that is spend your RRSPs. Many advisors tell their clients to push off drawing from their RRSPs for as long as possible in order to avoid taxes. This strategy is flawed because similar to how dying is inevitable, so are those taxes. Sadly, if you die early without a spouse and you have a large RRSP balance, you're going to end up giving half of that away to CRA. The solution is start drawing from RRSPs early and to pay those taxes equally over a longer period of time. If you don't plan on retiring already and have a large RRSP balance, consider not paying yourself as much from your corp and start drawing from your RRSPs. There are several strategies to help draw the funds out of the corp tax-free and minimize that corporate tax bill upon death. This brings us to our final tip of how you can help your family financially when you die, and that is the topic of life insurance. I'll keep this brief as we could get very detailed and talk for hours about how life insurance could benefit you. Life insurance pays out tax-free directly to the beneficiaries of your choice. We always recommend your corp own the life insurance and be named the beneficiary of your life insurance. When you die, the proceeds can be drawn out of your corp through a notional account known as the capital dividend account and can then be paid to whomever you have as a named beneficiary. Life insurance is a great product to minimize taxes, cover debts, even out your estate between your beneficiaries, and much more. In summary, to help your family financially for when you die, make sure you have a will, a named executor, and a power of attorney. Consolidate your investment accounts to one wealth management group. Have your spouse as the joint owner on all non-registered accounts and property. Make sure you have beneficiaries named on all your registered accounts. Spend your RRSPs while you're alive. Do not end up giving half of them to the CRA. Look into life insurance. It can help your family with a variety of issues upon your death. If you would like to learn more about preparing your family financially for when you pass away, please click on the link below and book a call with myself or any one of the advisors here at Ocean 6. Thank you.